Hello everyone, I'm Click Coder and in this video I will be doing a review of the final between RCB and GT. Their last match was in the qualifier one where RCB dominated GT to reach the final. So this match was played at the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad and RCB won the toss and decided to bowl first. GT scored 155 runs in the first innings and RCB chased down the target in 18 overs to win their second IPL title. Virat Kohli was the player of the match for his unbeaten 75 from 42 deliveries. Now we'll go to the playing 11 for the match. So for RCB, there were no changes and Venkatesh Iyer was the impact player in place of Jacob Duffy. For GT, there was one change with Arshad Khan coming in place of Sai Kishore and their impact player was Prasidh Krishna who came in for Rahul Tewatia. Now we'll go to the overs of the match. So Jacob Duffy started the innings with the ball for RCB and he was hit for two fours by Sai Sudarshan. Then on the next ball, Sai Sudarshan was given out caught behind but he decided to challenge the decision and he took a review. After review, the decision came from the umpire as not out and the ball was given as a wide. The first over went for 13 runs. Then Bhuvneshwar Kumar came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Shubman Gill and over went for 5 runs. Then Josh Hazelwood got the wicket of Shubman Gill in the next over after being hit for a 4 on the previous delivery. Then Bhuvi also got the wicket of Sai Sudarshan in the next over and Josh Butler hit him for a 4 to score 6 runs in the over. Then in the next over, Nishan Sindhu hit two fours to Josh Hazelwood to score 9 runs in the over and then Razik Salam was hit for a 4 in the next over by Sindhu to score 6 runs in the over. At the end of the power play, GT were on 45 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Then after the power play in the next 4 overs, GT scored only 18 runs without hitting any boundary and Razik Salam got the wicket of Nishan Sindhu in the 8th over. Then on the last ball of the 10th over, Jordan Cox took a catch but after a check from the third umpire, it was given not out as the ball had touched the ground. At the end of 10 overs, GT were on 63 for the loss of 3 wickets. Then the next 2 overs also went for just 10 runs with Krunal Pandya and Jacob Duffy bowling very good overs without giving any boundaries. Then Krunal Pandya got the wicket of Josh Butler in the next over and the over went for 10 runs with Arshad Khan hitting the first 6 of the innings. Then Jacob Duffy was hit for 16 runs with Washington Sundar hitting 2 fours and Arshad Khan again hitting 1 6. At the end of the overs, we made the impact sum bringing in Venkatesh Iyer in place of Jacob Duffy. Then Josh Hazelwood got the wicket of Rashad Khan in the next over and Bhuvi went for 10 runs in the next over with Rahul Tewatia hitting 1-4. Then Razik Salam came into the attack and he got the wicket of Rahul Tewatia and the over went for just 6 runs. Then in the next over, Washington Sundar hit 2 fours and Jason Holder also hit a 4 to score 16 runs in the over. Also, there was a review from RCB for a wide given down leg side but it was unsuccessful. Then Bhuvneshwar Kumar came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Washington Sundar on the first ball but then he took the wicket of Jason Holder on the third delivery. Then the last over was bowled by Razik Salam and he was hit for 6 by Rashid Khan on the first ball but he got the wicket of Rashid Khan on the next delivery. Then Washington Sundar got to his 50 with a single in that over and GT finished with a total of 155 for the loss of 8 wickets. After the end of the innings, GT made the impact sub bringing in Prasidh Krishna in place of Rahul Tewatia. Now going to the second innings. So Mohammad Siraj started the innings with the ball for GT and he bowled a good over going for just 5 runs. Then in the next over, Venkatesh Iyer hit 3 fours and a 6 to Kagiso Rabada to score 18 runs in the over. Then Mohammad Siraj was hit for 2 fours by Virat Kohli and Venkatesh Iyer also hit a 4 to score 13 runs in the over. Again, Kagiso Rabada was hit for 3 fours and a 6 by Virat Kohli to score 19 runs of the over. Then Mohammad Siraj got the wicket of Venkatesh Iyer after being hit for 6 on the previous ball and over went for just 8 runs. Then Kagiso Rabada also got a wicket of Devdutt Padikkal and Virat Kohli hit a 6 in that over to score 7 runs in the over. At the end of the power play, RCB were on 70 for the loss of 2 wickets. Then in the next over, Rajat Patidar hit a 6 to Mohammad Siraj and over went for 11 runs. The next over, Jason Holder came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Patidar to score 7 runs in that over. Then Rashid Khan was brought into the attack and he picked the wicket of Rajat Patidar and Krunal Pandya in that over and the over went for just 3 runs. Then Jason Holder was hit for a 4 by Virat Kohli and Team David to score 9 runs in that over. At the end of 10 overs, RCB were on 100 for the loss of 4 wickets and they needed just 56 runs from the last 10 overs. Then Rashid Khan continued his spell and he was hit for a 4 by Team David to score 9 runs in the over. Then Arshad Khan was hit for 4 by Virat Kohli in the next over to get to his 50 and over went for 7 runs. Rashid Khan continued his spell and this time he was hit for a 6 by Team David to get 10 runs in that over. RCB were placed very well in this game as they needed just 30 runs from the last 7 overs with 6 wickets in hand. Then in the next over, Team David hit a 4 to Arshad Khan, but Arshad Khan got the wicket of Team David on the last ball of the over. The on-field umpire didn't give him out caught behind, but GT took a review and there was a spike on Ultra Edge and they got the 5th wicket. Then Prasidh Krishna came into the attack and he was hit for a 4 by Jitesh Sharma to score 7 runs in the over. Now RCB needed just 70 runs in the last 5 overs and Virat Kohli hit a 4 on the second ball of that over. Then on the last ball of that over, again a catch was taken by Shubman Gill of Virat Kohli, but again the third umpire reviewed the catch and he gave it not out as the ball was touching the ground similar to the Jordan Cox catch. Then in the next over, Rashid Khan went for just 3 runs and now RCB needed 8 runs from the last 3 overs. Then in the next over, Virat Kohli hit a 4 and 6 to finish the chase and give RCB their second IPL title. Now going to the scorecard for the match. So in the first inning, Sai Sudarshan 12 from 12, Shubman Gill 10 from 8, Nishant Sindhu 20 from 18, Josh Butler 19 from 23, Washington Sundar not out on 50 from 37, Arshad Khan 15 from 6, Rahul Tewatia 7 from 5, Jason Holder 7 from 5, Rashid Khan 7 from 3, and Kagiso Rabada not out on 3 from 3. In the bowling card, Jacob Duffy 4 overs, none for 38, Bhuvneshwar Kumar 4 overs, 2 for 29, Josh Hazelwood 4 overs, 2 for 37, Razik Salam 4 overs, 3 for 27, and Krunal Pandya 4 overs, 1 for 23. GT finished with a total of 155 for 8 in the 20 overs with a run rate of 7.75, and there were 5 extras in the innings which included 1 leg by and 4 wides. Now going to the second innings, Venkatesh Iyer 32 from 16, Virat Kohli the player of the match not out on 75 from 42 with 9 fours and 3 sixes and a strike rate of 178. Devdutt Padikkal 1 from 4, Rajat Patidar 15 from 13, Krunal Pandya 1 from 2, Team David 24 from 17 and Jitesh Sharma not out on 11 from 14. In the bowling card, Mohammad Siraj 4 overs 1 for 36, Kagiso Rabada 3 overs 1 for 44, Jason Holder 2 overs none for 16, Rashid Khan 4 overs 2 for 25, Arshad Khan 4 overs 1 for 32 and Prasidh Krishna 1 over none for 7. RCB finished with a total of 161 for 5 in 18 overs with a run rate of 8.94. There were only 2 extras in the innings, which included 1 leg by and 1 wide. Now going to the fall of wickets for the match. So for RCB, Venkatesh Iyer lost his wicket to Mohammad Siraj with Kagiso Rabada taking the catch. Devdutt Padikkal got out to Rabada with Arshad Khan taking a good catch. Then Rajat Patidar got out to Rashid Khan with Rabada taking a catch on the boundary. Krunal Pandya was LBW to Rashid Khan in the same over. Then Team David lost his wicket to Arshad Khan, making behind to Josh Butler. Then for GT, Shubman Gill got out to Josh Hazelwood with Rajat Patidar taking the catch. Sai Sudarshan got out to Bhuvi with Jitesh Sharma taking the catch. Nishant Sindhu got out to Razik Salam with Devdutt Padikkal taking the catch. Josh Butler was stumped by Jitesh Sharma of the bowling of Krunal Pandya. Then Arshad Khan got out to Hazelwood with Razik Salam taking the catch at short fine leg. Rahul Tewatia got out to Razik Salam with Rajat Patidar taking the catch. Jason Holder got out to Bhuvi with Hazelwood taking the catch. And Rashid Khan got out to Razik Salam with Romario Shepherd taking the catch. Then going to the top partnerships of the match. For RCB, the highest partnership was the opening partnership of 62 from 27 between Virat Kohli and Venkatesh Iyer. Kohli made 29 from 11 and Venkatesh Iyer made 32 from 16. Then the next highest partnership was of 41 from 31 between Team David and Virat Kohli. And they had a partnership of 29 from 24 to finish the match between Virat Kohli and Jitesh Sharma. For GT, they didn't have a very big partnership in this match and the highest partnership was of 29 from 26 between Nishant Sindhu and Josh Butler. Butler made 10 from 10 and Nishant Sindhu made 19 from 16. Now going to the graphs for the match. So in the worm graph, you can see RCB crossed the GT worm in the second over itself and then they remained above the GT worm throughout the innings. GT, on the other hand, didn't put up a good score on the board in the first innings and they kept on losing wickets and they finished on around 155, whereas RCB chased down a target in the 18th over. Now going to the run rate graph. So here also you can see the GT and they started at around 13 in the first over. Then it came down to around 7.8, and then after the power play it came down to just around 6 runs per over, and then they started improving their run rate and finished at around 7.75. RCB on the other hand started with a run rate of around 13.75, and then their run rate also came down a bit. No, they came down to around 11 at the end of 10 overs. Their run rate was 10, and then they finished the chase with a run rate of around 8.94. Now going to the Manhattan graph. So first we'll look at the GT Manhattan. So GT had a good start to the innings with the first over going for 13 runs, but after that, the next 11 overs all were below 10 runs per over. The highest over in those 11 overs was the 9-run over, which came in the 5th over. Then from the 13th over also, they had only 2 overs which went above 10 runs per over. The 14th over going for 16 runs and the 18th over going for 16 runs. They had 3 overs which went for just 10 runs in those last 8 overs, and other overs went for below 10 runs per over. Also, they lost 5 wickets in those last 7 overs. Now we'll look at the RCB Manhattan. So you can see the clear difference. RCB's overs, the first 4 overs, 2 overs went for 18 and 19. So they had a very good start in the power play, and also 1 over went for 13 runs. So at the end of the power play, they were on 70 for the loss of 2 wickets. Then after that, the next over also went for 11 runs. And after that, only 1 over, crossed the 10 runs per over mark, which was the 18th over, which went for 13 runs to finish the chase. Now we'll look at both the buildings side by side. So you can see the clear difference. The RCB's power play, they had very big buildings at the start, and you can see the GT buildings in the middle overs. They were very low scoring, and they didn't score that many runs with RCB chasing the total easily. Now going to the summary of the match. So GT didn't have a good start with the bat, losing both the openers in the power play, and after that they were not able to make a comeback from it as the RCB bowlers continuously put them under pressure. They were not able to attack and they went in a defensive mode. The first 6 was hit in the 13th over by Arshad Khan, and they only hit 3 6s in the innings and were not able to accelerate in the innings as they kept on losing wickets. Then while defending the total, they went for 70 runs in the power play, and I think that was the end for GT in the final as the required run rate came down to around 6, and the chase master Virat Kohli was there in the middle to handle the pressure. Their template in the batting failed in this match as the openers got out very early, and from there on, it became very difficult for GT to come back into the game. RCB, on the other hand, dominated this game with both bat and ball. They started well in the power play, getting the important wickets of GT openers, and then didn't allow GT to get to a big total. Then, while chasing the target, they killed the game in the power play itself, scoring 70 runs, and then it was just about finishing the chase as the required run rate was just hovering around 6 runs per over. So, with this win, RCB becomes the third team after CSK and MI to win consecutive IPL trophies. So, now we'll look at the playoffs graph. So in this chart, you can see RCB have won the final against GT by 5 wickets, and they have successfully defended their title. So that's it in this video, and let me know your thoughts about this video in the comments, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.